One day, a young woman walked into a doctor's office for her regular checkup. As she began to remove her blouse, the doctor spotted a distinct red H printed on her chest. Curious, the doctor asked, "How did you get that mark?" Blushing slightly, the woman replied, "Well, my boyfriend attended Harvard. He's incredibly proud of it and never removes his Harvard hoodie, even when we're, well, you know." A few days later, another young woman entered the same office. When she removed her blouse, the doctor saw a blue Y on her chest. Remembering the previous incident, the doctor asked, "Let me guess, your boyfriend went to Yale?" She smiled and said, "Exactly. He wears that Yale sweatshirt all the time, even during our intimate moments." Not long after, yet another woman came in for her checkup. This time, as she took off her blouse, the doctor was met with a green M. Thinking he had cracked the code, he asked, "So your boyfriend went to Michigan?" The woman laughed, "No, but I do have a girlfriend at Wisconsin. Why do you ask?" There was a farmer who was at the local bar drinking away. A man walked in and saw him. He asked, "Hey farmer, why are you here on such a sunny day, drinking so much?" The farmer looked at him and said, "There are things you just can't explain." The curious man sat next to the farmer and asked, "What could possibly be that bad?" The farmer started his tale. "Today I was out sitting with my cow, trying to milk her. Just when the bucket was full, she used her left leg and knocked it all over." The man replied, "That doesn't sound too terrible." The farmer repeated, "There are things you just can't explain." "What did you do next?" the man asked with interest. The farmer explained, "I took a rope and tied her left leg to the pole on her left side." "And after that?" the man inquired. "I started milking her again," the farmer said. "But as soon as I filled the bucket, she used her right leg and spilled it all." The man chuckled again. The farmer sighed. "There are things you just can't explain." Intrigued, the man asked, "So what did you do after that?" The farmer continued, "I took another rope and tied her right leg to the pole on the right side." "And then?" the man prompted. "I sat down and tried milking her one more time," the farmer said. "But this time, as I was filling the bucket, she used her tail and knocked it over." The man laughed out loud. "Oh no." "Again," the farmer said. "There are things you just can't explain." Even more curious now, the man asked, "Then what happened?" The farmer explained, "I was out of rope, so I thought quickly and used my belt to tie her tail to a beam above. Just then, as luck would have it, my pants slipped down, and at that very moment, my wife walked into the barn." The farmer concluded, "There are things you just can't explain." 3 women were sitting together, chatting about their partners and their romantic lives. The first lady smiled and said, "My husband, he's very much like a Rolls Royce. He's super smooth and really sophisticated." The second lady nodded and responded, "Well, my man is just like a Porsche. He's incredibly fast and so strong." The third lady thought for a moment and then said, "Well, my husband, he's a lot like an old Chevy. It needs a hand, and I have to jump on while it's still going."
I was in a job interview today when the manager handed me his laptop and said, "I want you to try and sell this to me." So I put it under my arm, walked out of the building, and went home. Eventually he called my mobile and said, "Bring it back here right now." I said, 100 pounds, and it's yours.